Well, thank you, clergy, and Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you all. Maddie, wonderful to have you here. And thank you for celebrating Rosh Chodesh with us. It's a new moon, time for new thoughts and rethinking old thoughts. This Shabbat, we're looking forward to Shavuot. And that gives us a cue or a clue to wonder, what did we Jews get when we received the Torah, a new gift, a new treasure at Mount Sinai? And we wonder, especially at this moment in these days, what kind of justice does that Torah give us? We understand the kind of justice the Torah gives us from a process of thinking and rethinking that starts almost the moment that the Torah arrived in the hands of Moses. Whoosh! And we can consider what it means to be Jewish in a Reform context. And we can consider once again a more important thing, or an equally important thing, what it means to be Jewish and deeply engaged in helping our community in a Reform context. We want to rethink justice and social justice, social action as civic engagement. Many of you know that the Social Justice Listening Committee has been surveying and interviewing our members to find out what they think our next steps should be. What should we be doing for civic engagement and social justice? What can we do for the future of IHC in these issues? Whatever we find, and we found lots of different opinions on this issue, all of us involved will be sure to center our choices on traditional Jewish values: education, discussion, action, and of course, food. As always, our texts have something to teach us on this point. This Shabbat, we've been counting the Omer since just after Passover. When we count the Omer, we use the time for reflection. We get ready to receive Torah and prepare to live up to the mitzvot that we find in the Torah. One of the texts that we do read for counting the Omer comes from Pirkei Avot, the wisdom of the fathers. Since this text is about how to listen, it offers us guidance on how to go forward as a listening committee. This text from Pirkei Avot asks, what is a wise person? And here is one answer that we would do well to attend to. The wise person does not speak before one who is greater than them in wisdom, and she does not break in upon the speech of her fellow. The wise person is not hasty to answer. The wise person asks what is relevant and answers according to the halakha. Where they have heard no tradition, they do say, I have not heard, and they agree to what is true. We will report our findings later this year. In the meantime, on the Social Justice Listening Committee, we're doing our best, as the words of Pirkei Avot recommend, not being hasty, asking good questions, and listening very carefully. Shabbat Shalom.